welcome to all that's joining me here today. I am going to be reading my sister, 13 Shadowpixie's story called To Cross the Finishline. Let's start off with the summary. The Autobots are exploring their base when they stumble upon an offline Autobot with a scary resemblance to Bumblebee in their basement with a footage inside. And what's on the tape? The reason Sorry became friends with them so easily? Warning, is Megatron being nice? Run, it's the apocalypse! Chapter 1, Autobot Down / Memories in a Tape. Out of boredom because of Decepticons is not attacking for a while, and Sorry has gone with her dad for the day to spend quality time together since it's almost impossible to get Isaac Sundek out of his lab. I mean, he's at least better than Dib's father, and he knows more about his daughter. Anyway, Bumblebee had managed to convince the others to do a little exploring of the complex the Autobots are staying at. Optimus reluctantly left the computer monitor and decides he could use a distraction. The others figured, why not? They went along with it, for they too were close to being as bored as Bumblebee was. That's not good. No one should be as bored as him. He's like me in experiments, quote-unquote experiments, when I was younger. After an hour, they made it to the basement. Was the basement really that far underground? It should not take an hour, because in the show it didn't take that long to find them in the basement when they were in that virtual reality. Or it could be that the elevator's slow. If so, they should just fix it. This is where things get interesting. Really now? Really get interesting? The basement level looked more like an abandoned showroom. Prowl tried finding the lights and succeeding. The place was huge. There were many vehicles under tarps and photos and trophies all over the place. There was dust everywhere, which wasn't surprising. After all, Sorry did say her dad didn't even know he owned the place. Regardless, Bumblebee looked like a kid receiving barrels of free candy. Bumblebee and Bulkhead ran from car to car, taking off the tarps to the cars. The cars looked oddly familiar. I wonder why. Hey guys, check it out! Bumblebee yelled when he revealed all the cool cars. There were many cars lining both sides of the walls. One car is sleek black, red and gray with various logos and a purple Decepticon insignia next to or under his car number. Is that? Optimus Prime stared
incredulously
at the well-known insignia. He looked
incredulously
dumbstruck at the other cars. The others soon catching on as well. The next car was black, pinkish purple, with gray doors and pinkish purple stripe down the middle with this number. What number is it? And another version of the Decepticon insignia with wings on the side. Wings resembling those attached to Starscream's back. Well, don't like that bub. I like Megatron better than this bub. Then there was a black and gold car with really cool spider designs resembling Black Rachnia's alt mode. There was even added the techno bits, making it really look like her alt. The logo is that of a classic Black Widow with Cybertronian circuitry styled into it. On the other side, on the end, was a car that looks like a tribute to all the construction workers everywhere with a green and purple color scheme. Their logo was made up of Femi Construction Con drinking oil. Next car was actually the car Jazz transformed into, but with some modifications added to it, but it was still kept that Jazz innerness about his car. They used the Elite Guards insignia. What was going on here? Optimus wondered in shock. Well, my dear bub, maybe you should think a bit more before speaking. Maybe coming up with a few ideas, Optimus. Maybe that's a good idea. First idea that comes to my mind is Isaac could have vehicles that look like you guys. 2, it's you guys. 3, someone's playing a trick on you guys, but wouldn't you guys notice people in the building if you can sense it? Last was the closest car on their right near the door. My question is, why didn't they stinking take up the tarp to that stinking vehicle if it's near the door? Bumblebee yanked the tarp off. The car was none other than the car B turns into. But this car looked like it was in a major accident a while ago, considering how wrecked it looks. Bumblebee shivered. After all, he transformed into an identical car to that one. You guys should probably see this, Prowl said while pointing to the steering wheel. The rest of the bots walked closer and saw what Prowl was pointing to. It was an Autobot insignia in the center of the steering wheel. Is that? Optimus started in shock. That's impossible, Ratchet yelled.
Incredulously.
No way, Bolthead said. And considering that the coloring was faded, it is most likely an offline bot. It looks like this guy has been around a long time. Bumblebee trailed off, referring to how rusted it looks. But what is an Autobot doing all the way out here? And who do you think it is? Ratchet asked. I don't know, Ratchet, Optimus trailed. But then something caught in his eye in the driver's seat. What is that, Prime? Bree asked. Optimus bent over, carefully opened up the door. The inside was empty of anything besides the tape and something on the rear view mirror. Carefully he plucked the thing off and held both the thing and the tape in one hand, stood at full height. The thing was a bumblebee-shaped air freshener with the words "Biatch" under it. He looked at Bumblebee. Hey, Bumblebee. Mind if I see that air freshener of yours? Optimus asked. B blinked. Sure. Sure. He opened up a spot on his chest, pulled out said item. Optimus blinked in disbelief. It was the same as the one in his hand, but obviously newer. Boss bot. B asked, snapping Optimus from his thoughts. He opened his hand and so the others. They all gasped. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will continue this story in the next video. The link to the story will be in the description below. Please check it out and leave comments to 13 Shadowpixie. She'll be waiting. Have a wonderful day. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.